Yo, what's poppin', G gang? Welcome back to the channel, man. Hey, check us out, man. We're gonna get into this. Katt Williams and Ludacris. As you guys know, man, Katt Williams shook up the world 2024, man. First weekend. You know what I'm saying? But the way these motherfuckers that he talked about are coming back is horrible. And ain't one of them called him a liar. And it just like the shit that they're coming back with proves that he's not a liar because they're not even saying you're lying. That you're coming back with some bullshit. Like I saw a little snippet on Instagram of Ludacris rapping. The motherfucker talked about your wife, sir. Your ugly wife that don't get in front of the camera. And she was gifted to you, basically is what he said. And you come back with a fucking rap? Horrible. Kevin Hart over there snickering on ESPN saying Katt Williams bought the Knicks. Just some dumbass jokes that he laughs at his jokes more than, you know what I'm saying, harder than anybody. So we're gonna get into this video, man, and see what Ludacris responds to Katt Williams and instantly regrets it. I would say he instantly regrets it because the shit was horrible. So let's get into it.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet, let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns, yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise, comedians check your temperature.
Everybody overlooking.
Alright, now I will say this. Like, the shit was hard if it wasn't a comeback to what Katt Williams said, you feel me? And the shit that Katt Williams said, it'll have you thinking like, how the fuck did Ludacris go from this to ultra superstar, commercials everywhere, goddamn Fast and Furious 10, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he got the role and just went his shit just went crazy, and it makes you wonder. Katt definitely plants on your head like, why Ludacris? You know what I'm saying? And now he's going crazy. That this motherfucker got more money than he ever had rapping. You know what I mean? So, and then we got this crazy motherfucker right here, man. This motherfucker Charleston White. You know he get in on anything. He's gonna make it extra. So.
The fact that nigga Ludacris, he responded with a rap song. That lets you know how fucked up this shit is. Nigga, if you say I've been at a gay party getting fired, I ain't finna make you no song, nigga. I'm finna call you a motherfucking lie.
Right.
Nigga, call that. Nigga, I'm gonna call you on your phone. Nigga, you lying. You ain't seen me no mother.
Man, I'm telling you.
That nigga made a rap. That nigga responded with a jingle.
I like the nigga laugh. He said a jingle.
Nigga come back with a rap song. A hell of a rap song. Nigga ain't rapped in 20-some years. This nigga ain't made a rap song in 20 years. Soon as Katt Williams say, hey, I seen you coming out that funny room though, nigga. With walking bow-legged, you were knock needed before you went in. You dive and rub together. You come out of that bow-legged.
Oh, you related to Luda?
I ain't gonna hold you. I would have got on goddamn social media on my live. I would have called him all kind of bitch this and you boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a comeback. Like, but if you want to do it in a calm way, I understand. But you come back with a rap. He said your whole existence is like a plant. Like, they planted that shit for you, just like Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? He said they planted Kevin Hart shit. You come back with that, and that's all you had to say? Steve Harvey ain't said shit because all the receipts came out on TikTok. He done stole all type of people's shit. He's lying. He done wrote a book when his goddamn daughters up there fucking everybody in Hollywood. So who's listening to him? For real, though. The women's was. Y'all still listening? Come on, man.
No, so there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person they said was going.
Hey, y'all remember when Ludacris cut all that shit off and he stopped doing the chops? You know what I'm saying? Now, after all these movies, I don't know how many years it's been. I don't know how many years it's been, but now he grew back his shit, looking like the old Ludacris with the chops and everything. You know what I'm saying?
To get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done it. Remember I told you that if I say that, it applied to 7 people?
Yes.
It's part of what they give you. Okay? I didn't get it. I'm not mad about it.
How much money they give? 200.
Sir, Fast and Furious is on what number right
10.
now?
200 million. I might need to get me one of them old women that look the same.
That's what they all end up saying at the end of the day. Kevin told you he wasn't gonna wear no dress until they offered him the dress, and then he put it on. And what did he say after he wore it? I made my own decision. Duh. But you didn't make it before they brought it up, did you?
And I remember seeing an interview when Kevin Hart said you got to draw the line somewhere that he wouldn't wear a dress. Now he's trying to say that he made the choice. And just like Katt just said, you didn't make the choice before they offered it to you. Boy, motherfuckers be selling out like who just fucking just... If you look and see all the black men that they put in fucking dresses, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why do they like seeing us in dresses? You know what I'm saying? That makes you kind of fucking think. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the big agenda behind that?
It's okay. It's all right.
My frustration with Katt Williams comes from, you keep pointing Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Katt was in that position at one point.
You were the guy. You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose
Whoa,
and
whoa,
say, you know what,
bro.
I gotta fix me.
In
Bro.
15
Correct me if I'm wrong. But wasn't Kevin Hart... Didn't he get caught with a video cheating on his wife? Didn't Kevin Hart get drunk and flip his goddamn car? So how are you talking about somebody else in drugs, alcohol, drugs? How if he's a liability to the to Hollywood, then so would you be, right? You're a liability to your family and a liability to Hollywood. So what they got to do? How could you talk about anybody when you publicly humiliated your wife, sir? You publicly humiliated your kids and everybody that you work with. Stop it. That's why I believe everything Katt's saying. These niggas ain't got no comeback, no get back.
15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these
Right.
words.
Your ass was planted there to grow.
He
You
just
know what I'm
did
saying?
his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that fact goes in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because Shannon Sharp got to be a different person than that other person.
Absolutely.
And he always was. That doesn't change when I change teams. That remains the same. That's how a legacy is built. So all of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency.
What?
What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, there's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there?
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in the room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of...
And Katt Williams killed him. I believe that was in Detroit. Katt Williams destroyed, and he ain't been back on the comedy stage since. I would love to see Kevin Hart do the same thing with Katt Williams. He would get fucking destroyed. Destroyed. And he knows it. And I don't think he would ever come back from that just like Stevie Harvey. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard because then your comedic punches and your lines would get holes punched in them because you can't do it like Katt, bro. You're not even funny like that, to be honest with you. Just sometimes like the Kevin Hart's movements and, you know what I'm saying, his facial expressions is what's funny. Half of the time it's not even a fucking joke. But I probably watched Kevin Hart's first comedy special ever. That's probably the only one I ever watched out of all of them, to be honest with you, because he's not really funny like that. I watched all the Bernie Mac shit. I watched all the Katt Williams shit, and I watched Mike Epps shit, because Mike Epps is just like a real nigga. That's like an uncle type shit. That he's just a real nigga, man. I can watch all his shit. So, yeah.
Stand-up comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in and that's why he couldn't do.
I know I wasn't the only one. Everybody thought Steve Harvey had the coldest lineup, flat top ever in life. It was just too crispy. So when I found out that shit was fake, because he had that shit on that on his the Steve Harvey show when he was the shit he stole from Mark Curry, hang on Mr. Cooper, right? And then he goes and make a show, the Steve Harvey show, crispy lineup with the suit and all that. Boy, everybody wants, man, give me the Steve Harvey. But you couldn't get your shit as crispy as his, and that's because it was fucking, what do you say, a male enhancement piece or a male piece? The motherfucker was a whole fucking wig. Then they dug up a goddamn thing on TikTok I saw today where he was doing, Steve Harvey was doing on a comedy special or some shit, and they went to the top of his head. He had a bald spot right here with his original hair. He had hair, but that bald spot started. Come on, man. Don't fuck with TikTok. Don't fuck with the internet, man. They will go back and find all this shit on Twitter and TikTok and everything and throw that motherfucker up, man. All pointing Katt's favor.
Stand up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What?
What?
Oh, damn.
You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part.
That's
What
cold.
do you mean
That's
you
a
didn't want to be a
cold-
movie star?
Boy, that's cold.
So on the behalf of Bernie,
He wouldn't even been the same as fucking Bernie
I would
Mac.
have
He ain't
to
as
say
funny.
what I have to say.
Have you
Bernie.
ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life.
Facts.
So no.
I like Cedric, but he ain't really funny like that.
Faison's never done his own tour in 30 years. Steve Harvey don't do stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry, he doesn't write. Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever. Like, you can't get a young fan base with that. Like, you gotta be doing karaoke around the country to make that work.
Right.
And he is. But I'm a stand-up comedian. This is my 19th 100-city tour. I'm not gonna have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym. But you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
What?
What?
No, there's too many comics out there that are putting their life on the line to tell these jokes, man.
Okay.
Now on Thursday morning, Hart would give his reaction to Williams' latest diss. In a post shared on X, Hart would fire back at Williams along with promoting his newest project coming to Netflix. Gotta get that anger about you, champ. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer to my next film, Lift.
And that's Kevin Hart's get back. Calling him angry when he know it's true. He didn't call him a liar. He's just angry. You're the angry black man. Stop it. Bullshit. And then on top of that, you're gonna take time to promote your shit that's going on, bro. Come on, man. I see right through this shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It just make you look at motherfuckers a whole different way. You know what I mean?
Which will be dropping on Netflix in 8 days. There is a moment in the trailer where Gugu and Bathra says they really love you. I know she's talking about Katt. Mark your calendar, world. This one is special.
This is simply me calling you out on your fuck-ups. Stop pointing at other people. Stop pointing at Hollywood for
What about your fuck-up, sir?
Shit is changing. I sit as the biggest fucking comedy star in the world right now on an international level. Box office and goddamn touring. Stop talking to me about the opportunities that we're not getting because I'm creating them. Your fuck-up. Take responsible for your fuck-up. Don't kick my sister ball over the fence no more.
Why you like talking to your kids?
Because they kicked her ball over the fucking fence.
I would never want to get in trouble in your house.
I'm upset. I'm upset because I know this girl's story. Y'all don't understand where my frustration come from. Homeless.
You was there for her when she was homeless?
Fuck the joke of the money that I gave her. I'm talking about a real grind.
Right.
Homeless, no bed, back seat, watching your ass in bathroom sinks. And now you finally get millions for a movie, and now we want to go, you ain't this and you ain't that? The fuck out of here, man. Applaud her first.
Yeah. Anyway, man, let me know what you guys think about that shit in the comment section, man. That shit is all over the internet. I just had to go ahead and make my little 1-2 to that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Get that out the way because it is trending, and I like Katt. I fuck with Katt. You know what I mean? He's one of my favorite comedians. I really don't watch too much Kevin Hart comedy shit. I saw he had a new shit with Chris Rock. I looked at it for like 5 minutes, and then I ain't seen it since. So he ain't that funny, but you know I do fuck with some of his movies because of the story. But other than that, I really don't. You know what I'm saying? But drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. It's your boy Fusion, man. 2024, we going up. If you're not subscribed to the channel right now, subscribe like ASAP. ASAP, subscribe to the channel like right now. We're going to turn up, man. I'm going to hit you guys in the next video. It's your boy Fusion, man. We out this bitch gone. Yeah.